All right, so moving right along, we have the community division, and first out of the gate, we have the bye of the Wilmets-Brecht family. Must have been some good mentoring there to get the bye in the first round, huh?
Must have. I know you have them on upset alert. You think this is a team that can go deep. I got to be honest with you. I just don't see the diversity in this team to really make it deep. I'm rooting for them. Some great kids on this team. House Gaudium, obviously looking for a big push here. Got a little yellow tie here to represent them. But I tell you what, man, I worry about how diversified they're going to be in Quiz Bowl.
I would say to that effect, we have some onions on that team. They have layers. Noah Schuessler, Brendan Retcher, Alex Edwards, who know what they know.
Lots of layers.
Lots of layers.
Just like Shrek says.
That's right. Next up, we got a Rhodes Swartstrom, House Dignitas currently in the lead versus Keppinger, Martinez, Virtus. They've been doing well lately too. So this is a lot of new faces in this one, but some old standbys as well.
Yeah, I mean, old Brian Chavez. Who wants to mess with Brian Chavez in Quiz Bowl?
Not me.
Not on my best day.
And then we have Casey Kirshner. We're going to get a Chavez-Kirshner throwdown right away, right off the bat.
Should be an interesting one. I'm excited to see it.
That'll be a good one. And then we have in our next one, Boyle Bross from House Gratia going against Z, O'Keefe, and Marnati, House Caritas.
Again, both of these teams advance automatically to the second round. No opening round action for them. Pretty solid teams here as we look through this matchup. I tell you what, it's going to be a dagger. I bet this one comes down to the buzzer there. It's going to be interesting to see who can push across the finish line. These are loaded teams. I think this should be a good first-round matchup. I think I might have to favor Caritas on that one, and it breaks my heart to say so.
Fair enough. Yep, I see why. Now, Trey Peruka, you give him a chance, he might surprise people.
Oh, 100%. I wouldn't count him out.
One of the most overconfident humans I know other than myself, Mr. Welby. So.
Well, the two of you do one thing well, and that is you guys shoot the triple.
You can't make a shot unless you shoot it. So moving on here,
Let's be honest, that's how you got married. God bless
right.
you.
Amen.
Worked out.
Then we have a Dignitas, Fisher, Reed, Jochimson versus Napoli, Bauer, Gaudium. Once again, we've had some success here from this Gaudium group in the past. Yeah. Cannon surprises people. Riker, what doesn't Riker know, honestly, right?
I don't know if there's anything, yeah.
I think he knows everything. And then on the other side, Mr. Hercules, Mr. Bell, Maxwell, Miller, Ava Pritt. Interesting collection of kids, right?
Could be loaded. Yeah, I think you were thinking this reminds you a little bit of Michael Scott, didn't it?
A little bit. You miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take, right?
Amen. Let's do it.
Amen. All right, and moving right along, Hertz Linville versus Ludicky Minnemeyer.
Good matchup here.
Oh, man.
Yep, I agree. Now, this is a first-round matchup, so a long way to travel for either of these teams should they be able to advance. And they'll take on a strong Honer Camp Meyer team coming into the second round. They really get to sit, lie and watch, lie and wait, and just kind of figure out really how they're going to take apart one of these two teams. That early first-round matchup certainly will get the nerves knocked off, but these are veteran teams here. You look at a bunch of names that students that have been around for a while really should offer a dynamic first-round matchup to feed into this Honer Camp Meyer second-round matchup. Again, another Belardi.
I think it could happen.
Stay away if
you're
you're
betting. A lot of confidence. Watch out. All right, and finally to our service, our last area here. Right off the get-go, Hertz, Linville, Ludicky, Minnemeyer. Nope, I'm misspeaking. Petruso, Castillo, Arel, Laszlo.
You're way out of turn here. I don't know what we're looking at. I thought we were looking at that Sox squared.
Did I sip? Oh, our first-round bye.
First-round bye is Sox squared.
Absolutely. Jorge Sotelo. He kicks. Jorge! Can he do trivia? That's the question. I say yeah. I think he's another overconfident person. I like it a lot. Then we have Ace and Mr. Latham on the bench. This could be a deep team. What about Sox Squared surprising people?
You know, save your money. Don't bet on them.
Giving that one for free here. All right. Petruso Castillo versus Arel Laszlo.
There's more IQ on this list than you and I could even count on our fingers and toes, buddy.
Amen. And I have all my fingers and toes still. So Arel Laszlo, we got Peters. Peters to surprise kids.
Yep.
He's a heavy hitter. On the flip side, Autumn Capistrant, never betting against her.
I'm with you, but look at the bench on Arel and Laszlo. Look at that bench. Lily Henty, Greta Heine. I mean, they are deep.
Yeah, right? I mean, how do you not put both those in the starting lineup?
Well, I tell you what, when you're that deep that you can put those two to sit out that first round, they may be kind of, lying in wait. They might just be kind of setting people up, because when they go to that bench, look out. They're going to be deep, and they could make a deep run.
A little dark
in the
horse
Quiz Bowl.
candidate, huh? Arel Laszlo. That's good stuff. And then next up, we have a Caritas Temp Cornet versus Caros. Tresser versus Trifoletti. Going to be a fun one.
Should be great. Looking forward to it. Again, an early round, they've got to go the distance as well, as they have to play a first-round matchup.
And Tresser's won a few. He's just going to add to his repertoire here. Norman Donio, we got a little bye here. Colin Lowry.
Donio, by the way.
Donio,
That's
sorry.
okay. We'll get it right next time.
Lots of fun stuff here. We got a Coke on this one.
Yep.
We got an Elena Osrecker on this one.
Yep.
A lot of good stuff.
A lot of vowels here on this team. They're going to play well. Look at that bench, also deep, with Leah Burcham and Emma Gagnapane being coming off the bench for this Nauman Donio team. Look out, because they do get that first round bye. A short path to the championship for this Gaudium team. We'll wish them the best. They do have a strong, competitive team. Should be fun to watch coming out of that service bracket.
And we're about closing down here. We have a couple more with the bye.
For
Roberts,
the record, I think everybody's about tired, and they'd like us to close down.
I
But
think
we're
you're
going to
probably
push
right.
on.
Here we go. We have Bruggen Hemke versus Leszewski. We have 4 returners from last year's championship team. Stoddard, Cunningham, Leszewski, and Herrera coming back. Got to be favored.
Loaded. How do you not? Again, what a great matchup. These folks are going to meet here in the, this will be a second round matchup, correct? Yes, a second round matchup.
Yes, sir.
So again, like you said, 4 people off of a returning team that went deep. Add in Michael Wagner as a solid freshman coming off the bench. He might be a one and done, let's be honest.
The future's bright. He could be.
Agreed.
You never
One
know.
and done.
People
Head
get
to the
surprised
league.
every week. Tubbs Kepke versus Robbins Leonard. Fazian Woidis, Newman and Rolig.
Well, clearly under the tutelage of Coach Leonard, there's no doubt this team has to be an early favorite to win the entire thing.
Incredibly entertaining bunch, for sure. No doubt.
Let's hope he stays out of the way, because they've got a lot of bright kids on that team, and they'll be successful without him.
Take the training wheels off, Coach. And then lastly, our team, we have a Bone Chavez, House Dignitas, Mr. Hotfelder, Reed Otten, Melton, Gregory, Steinbrugge, Klee Schulte, Bierman. A lot of talent again.
Yeah, a lot of talent, a lot of guys on that team. Interesting choice to go that deep with the guys and only bring Reed into the mix. We wish her well. She's going to have to carry a lot of the team, but nonetheless, some bright individuals there. I would look for that team to not advance out of the first round.
Wow.
Second round.
She's got her hands full. It'll be a good one.
Should be a great one. Quiz Bowl 2024 is really setting up for what's going to be a fun-filled February and into early March. It'll set the tone for us as we push towards spring break and Easter break. Should make for a great month of house competition as we try to climb this leaderboard and change some point standings.
Change some point standings to keep it interesting. It's not over till it's over.
Yep. Stay tuned, because this is now over.
Once again, Mr. Tock and Mr. Welby steal the show. Students, make sure you turn those brackets into Miss Baker by the end of the day today. Many points up for grabs over the next few weeks. Will Dignitas begin to distance themselves, or will Virtus, Gradia, and Caritas begin to chip away? Quiz Bowl 2024, it is here. Good luck to all and have a great rest of the day. Cooper Smith, signing off.